So how do you bring your leadership team actually together? Well, I saw what I believe to be a best-in-class example of just that the other day with a business that I am working with. And effectively, we're bringing in a leadership team that sits now effectively between the owner and the rest of the business, really so that everyone can be more specifically focused and leveraged to allow the business to really grow. So there were a number of people coming in from other businesses to the new leadership team, and this was before they actually start, so some of them don't start for another few weeks. But it was important to bring them together, and really what we did was we walked through, seven things that we did to really start the team off in the right kind of way. The first thing was to tell the story of how the business has actually got to where it's got to. So the warts and all, the ups and downs, the fun stuff, the kind of the sad stuff along the way, but ultimately giving people a good understanding of the story. But then also looking about, okay, where are we going? What's the strategy? And again, what's the roadmap for growth? Now that you guys are in, how do we really grow? What do we need you to be focused in upon? And then importantly, crucially was, look, this is the culture. This is the culture. And this is, because the leadership team effectively are they're the conduit, if you like, of the whole culture throughout the rest of the organisation as it continues to grow. So it's really important that we actually spent a lot of time on culture. And then on styles as well. So specifically, we had a good look at the disc styles of each of the people coming in. So they all knew themselves, but also kind of the different styles of their colleagues or their new colleagues. We also looked at the management style. So again, the owner and founder of the company effectively said, look, this is my management style. This is kind of what's good about it. This is what's not so good about it. What's your management style? And we had that really open conversation, which was excellent. Imagine being able to have that level of understanding of styles before you even start working together. Then we talked about rhythm. So, okay, let's talk about what's the right kind of rhythm of the meetings, the communication flow that we'll need to have in order to make this a really smoothly operating team. And then, of course, so these people are coming from good businesses. So one of the questions was, look, what are the good things about the business that you're about to leave that you think actually we should carry that forward into this business? What are the ideas that are you don't want to lose because you're coming from a great place? So again, really just this idea of steal with pride a good idea that's out there. And then finally, and importantly, let's go out for beers afterwards. So having done that, having had a right good session around all these things, let's now go out and actually just bond and get to know each other over a beer. So for me, it was an absolute delight to kind of be part of that, to watch it happening and see that team come together. And I kid you not, that business is going to fly. It's already flying, but it will seriously fly. So there we go. That's how I would suggest it might be worthwhile you thinking about how you bring your leadership team together so that you really also can fly. There we go. Till we meet, good luck in business.